Okay, today I'm here to talk about one of the toughest casts you can make. And when we certify people as casting instructors, we have them cast at various distances, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet, and then we try to get them out to about 100 feet, which is kind of tricky too. 30 and 40 feet, most people can cast quite easily. It's not even it's not even a problem. The toughest cast is that 20-foot cast. And it seems counterproductive, but if you think about it, if you have a 9-foot rod and 9 foot of leader, there isn't even any fly line coming out of your rod for that 20-foot cast. So how do you load the rod? How do you get it to do anything? Well, the trick is that one, you don't have that much fly line sticking out of your rod. And two, you have to think about planes. So let's talk about planes again. I've talked about this numerous times, but I think it's important. Um, when you're casting, it's important that you have kind of a flat plane up there. If you want more distance, um, there's a trick in high school physics. If you took high school physics, your physics teacher probably did this experiment called shoot the monkey, where they drop a, a monkey, a little doll of some sort, straight down, and then they fire a ball also. And the trajectory they end up hitting at the ground. It's because whenever something goes out straight, it's going to drop at the speed of gravity. So here we are casting. So, and the point of that is that unless you're putting force into it, it's going to drop, okay? So now, if I want to cast farther, I'm going to cast in a little bit more upward trajectory so that my line has plenty of time to get to the surface. Also, if I'm in the water and I'm waist deep, it's much closer to the surface. So if you want a longer cast, you kind of cast up a little bit so that your line will do that. If you're casting your normal 40 feet, you might be level. And then if you want to cast short, you still can have quite a bit of line out, but instead it's a high back cast and a very, very sort of up and down. So your plane is up and down this way, not flat this way. So you're casting boop, 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 and I'm kind of cheating in that I probably have hollered at you about keeping your arm in, but sometimes you have to raise it up for some specialty cast. So if you need to get in tight, you got to keep the plane high and then low, high and low. So you're just changing your planes depending on how long you're going to cast. So if you're going to cast really long, you want to shoot upward a bit so that your line has plenty of time before it drops. If you're casting medium length, you're going to want it kind of level. And if you're casting short, I'm going to have to pull in some line here. You want to cast with your plane up and down. But that 20-foot cast is the toughest cast in fly fishing. Okay. Please subscribe if you can. I'm trying to get to 1,000.